Hello, this is Pinky Brand with RegistryOffice. This is an update on our separately available ICANN compliant abuse monitoring and reporting platform. You can sign up today for this service, and generally within 24 hours, the Abuse Monitor will continuously scan your registry namespace and notify you when malicious activity is detected. All service levels include a built-in case management system where you can professionally and efficiently manage your abuse cases. So in the dashboard view, I get a trend look at by month of all the abuse cases in a particular TLD. And in this situation, I see that of all the domains that are monitored, abuse is occurring in 1.65% of all of those particular domains in the zone. And luckily, there are only 3 open cases here today for us to look at. I can select different columns of information that I may want to see in the dashboard view. I can also select a particular registrar if I just want to focus on that particular registrar. In this case, we're looking at all registrars for all open cases. So let's take a look at a case. I'm going to pop on this first one here, tangaznet.global, and I am presented with a screenshot. And this is important because you don't want to use your own laptop or desktop to view certain sites that may be suspected of abuse, especially those phishing and malware sites. So the site, so Abuse Monitor does it here for you. I can select the case status here. I can choose the reason and who the agent is working on this, and then what actions have been taken on this particular case. I can enter in manual notes. I can set reminders. I can see the various abuse reports that are coming in for this particular domain, and then I can see my notes on the case down here. I can look at who is details. Of course, some of that information may not be displayed due to a variety of regulations, such as GDPR. I can then look at particular transaction details if I wish to see what's going on with that particular domain over time. And then I can do a DNS lookup. So even though I may not have who is information, I can still do a dig on the DNS records. And in this case, I see like there's an MX record associated with this particular domain. I have email templates that I can use, very handy because they can be pre-populated with information that I can then, if I want to or I need to customize it, I can. And then I can inform the registrant, send a copy to the registrar, for example, here. I can inform them about server hold. If a template's missing, no big deal. We are more than happy to help you or develop customized templates that match your philosophy and your process and the way you like to handle abuse cases. So let's take a look at ICANN Reports. So the ICANN Reports will then display, first off, just give you some information on abuse reports by category. What kinds of situations are you having in your zone with a particular abuse category? And then you can see here 90% of the cases have been resolved so far. 3.4% the malicious activity actually ceased, and in 3.4% the conclusion was inconclusive. You can also see abuse reports by registrar. I've pixelated those out here because just to protect the innocent. But you'd be surprised how many registrars, large and small, have issues with particular types of abuse, and they may not even know that that's happening. They may not know that it's necessarily happening with your particular TLD, and you want to or need to make them aware of what's happening in order to help them, in order to help you collectively help your reputations and the domain name industry's reputation in general, of course. Now, you do have the ability, and this is very important, to be able to file those ICANN reports as specified by ICANN Spec 11.3.b, and you can simply download a report. So let's click on October 2018, and then I see all the information here that ICANN would need in order to satisfy their requirements. That's all you have to do. You can then save it as a PDF and fire that sucker off to ICANN. It's as simple as that. So how much does it cost? Well, visit our site and use the slider scale to determine the price for your TLD. There is no setup fee and there are no other fees. What you see is what you pay. The basic version was developed for dot brands and smaller or restricted TLDs that may tend to have little or no abuse. The standard version is suited for larger and unrestricted TLDs with normal amounts of abuse, desiring additional and enhanced abuse detection sources. Don't have the time or internal resources to deal with all that abuse? The managed service can be layered on top of either version. All cases are handled completely by our experienced and in-house registry office security experts based upon agreed parameters that fit your philosophy and needs. Please contact us to arrange a demo or to sign up. Registry Office supplies business intelligence for domain name registries. The service was developed by registries for the benefit of registries, and I think you will see and notice that difference when you take a deeper look. Thanks for watching.